Welcome to Creative Layers channel. In this video, we're going to learn how to turn this photo into this. First, take the object selection tool and select the main object in your photo. Click on the Quick Mask button to activate it, then choose the Blur tool to blur the areas that are out of focus. Click on the Quick Mask button again to deactivate it and activate your selection. Now duplicate the layer. Then click on the Layer Mask button to apply your selection to the layer. Now we need to remove the remaining hand and leaf from the lower layer to clear the background. Select the bottom layer. Then hold down the Ctrl or Command button and click on the layer mask you've created. This will activate the selection you made of the hand and leaf. Now go to Select, Modify, Expand. Set the expand value to around 20 for an image of this size. Now, hold down Shift and press F5 to open the fill window. Choose Content Aware and hit OK. Select the Remove tool and erase the areas you don't want. Group your layers to keep them more organized. Select the object layer and create a curves adjustment layer. Then, create a clipping mask to restrict it to the object layer. Adjust the highlights and midtones to make them darker. Create a solid color and choose a red tone for the light passing through the hands. Create a clipping mask by holding down the Alt or Option key and clicking between the layers. Double-click on the solid color layer. Hold down the Alt or Option key to split the sliders. Click OK. Select the solid color layer mask, then invert the mask by holding down Ctrl and pressing I. Select the brush tool, set the flow to around 4%, choose white as the color, and begin painting on the fingers to create the effect of light passing through the fingers. Select the background layer and create a curves adjustment layer above it. Increase the highlights to make the background brighter. We'll follow the same steps that we used for the solid color. Create a curves adjustment layer above the object and increase the highlights for that as well. We invert the mask and create a rim light effect for the leaf and the hand. Now it's time to create the effect of light passing through the leaf. To do that, follow the same steps as before. You can create a hue saturation adjustment layer above the background layer and adjust the colors to create a visually appealing effect. Now, use the brush tool to paint the highlights on the sleeve by working on the curves adjustment layer that we created for the leaf. You can use the smudge tool to refine and blend the highlights. Now, let's create lights and God rays to enhance the appearance of the image. For the lights, simply create a new layer and paint the light sources using white. And to create the God rays, follow the same steps. To paint straight lines, hold down the Shift button, click once to start the line, then click again where you want the line to end. To make the God rays look more natural, you can edit them using Transform with the Perspective or Distort options. You can also improve the quality by masking and erasing some parts of it. Duplicate the God rays layer to intensify its brightness. Create another duplicate, move it, and use the Transform options to adjust it, adding variety to the composition. Now, use the shortcut Ctrl-Shift-Alt-E to merge all visible layers. Convert it to a smart object. Go to Filter and select Camera Raw Filter. Adjust the clarity to your preference. Work on the color grading and color mixer settings to achieve the look you desire. Now, create a curves adjustment layer, mask it with black, and enhance your photo's lighting and contrast by painting on the layer mask. Create a new layer and fill it with black. Next, go to Filter. Select Render. And choose Lens Flare. Position the light source where you want it. Then, choose the lens type and adjust the brightness of the light to your preference. Set the layer blending mode to linear dodge add to achieve the desired result. Mask the layer and reveal the areas where you want to appear. For variety in the composition, duplicate the layer and adjust its position. Now merge the layers and set the blending mode back to linear dodge add. You can use the previous steps to add variety to the composition. This is the before, and this is the after. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video.